everybody. Let me show you my Azure Standard July haul. And of course, it's produce heavy because I can't resist. My garden's starting to kick out the cucumbers and tomatoes and the green beans. And the apples, holy cow. I want to remind you, Azure Standard has some beautiful, high quality, thick canning jars. I love them. And I use the 2-quart to make all of my fruit vinegars. And holy cow, we've got plums coming down around here. So I'm going to be making some plum vinegar. And I'm using my quart jars, which at our drop today, our drop's located here at our house in St. George, Dameron Valley, Utah, and we've been doing it for 4.5 years and loving the roundup of all of our healthy, focused, cooking focused, pantry stocking friends. Oh my gosh, it's always a great day on Azure Drop Day. Gives us a time out from work and gardening and a regroup with our friends. It's fun. Azure Standard, you brought me some incredible people. And oh my gosh, I love getting to know everybody. But the quart-sized jars, I can quarts of sweet summer applesauce. Oh my gosh, sugar-free, peels on and everything with a protective diet recipe. And I'm excited to get going on these. I have bucket after bucket waiting for me in the other room. We picked an entire tree and it smells amazing in there. But I want to show you what Azure Standard provided for me, even though I got this stuff to preserve. Look at all these cherries. These cherries, 2 cases of cherries, they were a big surprise. Our driver, who we haven't seen in over 4 years. He was one of the first drivers that did, I think, maybe the 2nd or 3rd drop at our house, and it was so fun to see him again and have him back in the area. And he had these on his truck, and they were just $20 a case. And he said, you can take whatever you want, mark it down on this sheet, and we did, and then Azure will charge us later. Well, you might be wondering, what are you going to do with 2 cases of cherries? I think there's 18 pounds a case. Well, I gave everyone a tip, and you should have seen those cases disappear. When I preserve cherries off the tree, I take them and I put them in a Ziploc bag. Pits and tops and all, I don't even mess with them. I don't bother with them. Put them in a zipper bag and then lay them flat in the freezer to freeze. When I want some cherries, whether it's to make a pie or just pop them frozen, they're delicious. Eat them just as you would fresh with the pit and all, and just toss out the pits as you're eating them. Leave them in a little bowl at the start of dinner, and by the time you're ready for dessert, your cherries, they are defrosted enough to just eat them and pop the pits out. I love them like that. It's like a fuss-free preservation. The other way you could use them is once you defrost them, pits and all, the pits come out so beautifully like that, and then you can make them into a protective diet cherry pie. That's right. Sugar-free and always dairy-free, whole food, plant-based, vegan. That's what I'm cooking here at my house. So that's gonna take me all of maybe 20 minutes to preserve 2 cases into my freezer. And we're gonna be eating cherries all summer. Well, probably not this summer. I won't tap into them. I'll leave them in the freezer until the dead of winter when I have nothing going on. And I'm gonna be making cherry surprises for my Jerry. And then I got some lemons because these are going to go under my broiler. It's a newer technique in the broiled trinity. I do them with lemons, onions, and frozen cranberries from Azure Standard. Here's my onions. And I stir them into our dairy-free white beans and spinach recipe. Oh my gosh, that we serve on fresh baked bread, garlic, rosemary bread. But enough about my recipes and what I'm cooking. I want to show you what I got from Azure Standard. Well, I make tuber tonic out of this. It's a very protective beverage. My organic turmeric root, my organic ginger root. Oh, microplane these into water, brew them up, sip, 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 whenever you want. In the summertime, I pour it over ice. Ground chipotle. I can't live without this spice. I burn through this like nobody's business. I put it in Mexican beans. I call Julie's beans. All my chilies. Oh my gosh. I love the ground chipotle. One red cabbage. I wish I would have gotten more because I got a case of green cabbage. Mine isn't happening yet out of the garden. And I love barbecue cabbage sandwiches, and I love sauerkraut, and I love to add the red to it and make a nice pink ruby kraut. Also, cabbage and dumplings. When we have cool nights here, I love the cabbage and dumplings. We make it with kale sometimes too, but this cabbage looks beautiful. Azure Standard, thank you. Yellow mustard was on sale. I choose this Eden brand one because it doesn't have any additives. It's just apple cider vinegar, water, yellow mustard seeds, sea salt, turmeric, paprika, garlic, and that is it. Oh, I love it. Gotta have this on all my veggie burgers I'm making this summer, and carrot dogs and hot diggity dogs that we make out of red lentils. Yep, we're plant-based and we're loving it and we're healthy and we're feeling good and we love you, Azure Standard. I hope if you're watching this haul video, I give you some new ideas about preserving your harvest. Cherries are over here, so man oh man, we were happy to see these so we could add to ours. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Azure Standard. And I hope everyone's doing well, eating well, cooking well, and enjoying their summer with you as a huge support. Another month's gone by. I'm already loading up my cart for next month, you guys. What's in your cart? Comment below.